Howdy, folks. Welcome to the next episode of Kaze and the Wild Masks with me, Teatron Plays Games. Let's stretch it out, Kaze. Deep yawn. Rub those eyes. There we go. Back to the action. All right, so yeah, in general, this is supposed to be the snow world of the game, but as you've seen over the last few episodes, if you've been watching this series, you can see that there's occasional, deviations from the whole winter aesthetic. It started off wintry, but then we went to the rain there with Slingshot Ride. Then we went back to the snow with Tiger Popsicle. Then we went to the desert, of all places. It was a nice sandy Agrabah-style desert aesthetic here in Ropes of Hope. And now we're going back to the bitter cold with Arctic Blizzard. Let's figure out just how crazy this level is going to be. The snow is coming down hard already, which, is, well, indicative of a blizzard. So they got that part right. That's for sure. All right, let's go. More icicles. I had a lot of fun with icicles in the Tiger Popsicle level. Oh my gosh, the wind. The wind, it's howling. Great. I love wind in 2D platformers. It's my favorite, and by favorite I mean probably one of my least favorite mechanics in all of 2D platformers. When, back when Super Mario Maker 2 wasn't even, released yet, they said, yeah, one of the new things that happens in the desert when you choose nighttime is there's going to be a wind mechanic. I'm sitting there oh, great. I can't wait for people to use that, and I have to deal with wind in people's online levels. That's going to be awesome. I'll try not to complain too much, but yeah, I don't really like wind in 2D platformers. It tends to, as the devs I'm sure intend, mess with your jump arcs and jump momentum and the like, so. But, yeah, I gotta say, it fits pretty well here, especially with the obscuring snow and stuff. Thanks, Spike Dude, really, thanks for coming in hot and ruining my damageless streak. I totally, shout-outs to you. Anyway, yeah, the aesthetic really works for the blizzard. Ugh, there we go, gotta fight the wind speed in order to get down to that bonus portal. Ooh, this looks like fun. Oh, hey, it's the bird mask power-up. Fun. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I genuinely think this is a lot of fun. I like most of the Wild Mask gameplay so far, so as long as we can keep on using it in future levels and stuff, why the heck not, right? Makes me wonder if there's going to be bird gameplay coming up here in the main level as well. I guess we'll have to see. Whoa! Man, this wind means business. It is a howlin'. Ooh! Oh, I could have sworn I was basically dead there. Yep, there is, in fact, bird gameplay. Yeah, we can skip that one. We already transformed to the bird once before, back in World 1. What is this crap? Fiery jack-o'-lanterns? That's weird, but effective enemy type, I guess. Here's a second portal. That's actually kind of fast after the first one. Defeat 9 enemies. Alright. More bird time. Whoa. Did you see the game slow down to 1 frame per second just there? I was afraid the game crashed something for a second there. That was weird. The bird power is just too much for my system right now. Can't handle it. My computer can't handle the awesomeness. Oh, hold on, I'm singing now. Come on, get to the end. There we go. My song worked, I guess. Oh. Well, I guess I have to dodge pumpkins now. Flaming pumpkins. Sounds like a blast. This is gonna be fun, trying to do no damage. I can just... Oh, this is gonna be such a blast. The wind can, blow you into the spikes, or an icicle at the most random times, I bet. Can I just bonk these guys, or do I have to... I can just bonk them, okay. I was wondering if I had to shoot them. Speaking of shooting enemies, can I shoot the pumpkins? Can I? No. They are immune to my shooting technique. Ow. This is gonna be so much fun trying to do damage list and speedrun later on. I How did I not hit that Spike's hitbox? I'm not complaining, but I genuinely thought I should have gotten hit there. Cool, grab some health. No! Not right away. Don't lose it right away. Get out of here, Spike Ball. Alright, there we go. I still need, like, 14 more purple gems. Hopefully those are around here somewhere. Oh, that was a tight squeeze. Alright. These guys are simultaneously slightly intimidating looking, but mostly just really silly looking. But then again, that you could say that about basically any of the veggie baddies in this game. No. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Hey, I got 100 purples. Good. Mash, 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 mash into the portal. Alright, so we got the letters, got the portal, or I mean, got the, yeah, 2 bonus portals, rather, and the purples. So, yeah, let's do the hard part now. This is going to be something. Alright, focus on not taking damage first, or do the time trial first? That is the question. I'll try to focus on not taking damage first. I feel like that could be the slightly harder of the two. Oops, I did not hover correctly. Or I pressed the wrong button, rather, to hover. I pressed A twice instead of A and then X. Silly me. The controls don't just change, like, midway through the game. Ugh. Actually, I don't think we even think we're midway through the game yet. We got plenty to go. Plenty of Kaze left on the back burner to conquer. Ooh. Okay, so far so good, right? Didn't get hit yet, I don't think. Whew, that dude was coming for it. Alright. Okay. Yes, yes. Pretty cutscene is pretty. Alright. Now let's not get hit. And that is easier said than done. I never quite know when the wind direction is going to change, and that's what's got me nervous. So, alright. Burst through as much as you possibly can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, bonk through here. Now I don't have to focus on, like, going down there and getting the letter, so we can just kind of go up to the right away here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ooh, okay, right. He's not going to come all the way, actually, so... There we go. Hit him. Oh, I wanted to hit that guy, too. There. Good. I'm glad I could hit him from the angle that I was at. Please. So this is like that... These are like the Bramble levels from DKC, but with, like... overly intense wind mechanics that make them even more threatening. Actually, I don't know if I did every single Bramble level in the original DKC trilogy. Were there ones that did have wind mechanics? I actually wouldn't be too terribly surprised if there was. Especially in, like, the Lost Worlds and stuff, where, like, things got 10 times harder, and I didn't really even want to play all the Lost World levels, because they were too hard for childhood me, and I got all weenie just thinking about trying to conquer those levels. I'm like, nah, never mind, man, I'm backing out. I don't want any part of that. Wow, that was nerve-wracking, but we did it. No damage. Alright, so all that's left now is trying to do it as fast as we can, so... What do they want for gold time in this level, I wonder? And will I need to do a damage boost in order to achieve it? Let's see. 2 minutes flat. Alright. Careful. Careful of the corn claptrap of doom and destruction. I actually don't know if I can roll, or rather spin into him horizontally. Probably can't. That would probably deal damage, so... I don't really want to risk it, so... I'm just gonna... avoid doing that if I can. So far, so good. Bonk. Alright, cool. Mash, 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 mash. Didn't even have to, like, skip the cutscene that time, which was nice. A little bit of a time save, potentially. Alright. Ooh. Well, I don't have to worry as much about not taking damage, which is nice, but... I do feel like I want to keep my damage boost for, like, later on in the level. It's probably going to be more useful there. Well, so much for that. I did it once, I'll do it again, right? I mean, I did this part of the level damageless last time. Whew, boy. When the pressure is on, the pressure is on, man. Yeah, there's, I was sweating invisible bullets. How about no? Take damage 2 seconds into the time trial. I say nay to those shenanigans. Alright. Go, go, go. Just feels like I have a little bit more breathing room, you know, having an extra hit. It's like having Aku Aku in the middle of a Crash Bandicoot game. Everybody gets a little bit more of a lead when that happens, right? It's such a, you know, it washes over you. Relief washes over you when you get to hear that magical Budabuga every time you get an Aku Aku mask in Crash. So I feel similarly when I find my red floating buddy here in Kaze. So there we go. He's my Budabuga. Alright. Felt like I was like starting to outrun the screen a little bit there. Not too bad, obviously, but still. I fly faster than the screen can scroll sometimes, thanks to the wind. I harness the wind's energy. I don't become scared of it. I use it to my advantage, doggone it. That's the way to win. With the wind. Duh. You know, that wasn't very funny. I don't know why I laughed at my own stupid joke. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. In, weave. Yes. Yes, that was way faster than trying to peck off those tomatoes with a shooting move. Which I should be focusing on doing things faster. I thought I had a little bit more invulnerability. Darn. I can tell I'm getting close, though. I can tell I'm getting close. Victory is hopefully just around the corner. Fight the wind. Fight it. Fight it. What are y'all's opinions on wind mechanics in, well, basically any game, I guess it shows up, but, like, off the top of my head, I think it makes sense in games like, you know, golf games, where you're, like, always having to pay attention to the wind, to how it affects your golf shots. That just kind of is the norm. You have to pay attention to the wind in real life when you're golfing, so it makes sense that that's a huge part of golfing games, golfing video games, so makes sense there. But, like, if y'all have an opinion or two on wind mechanics in video games, this would be the video to leave it on, considering we are dealing with a lot of windy stuff right now. But yeah, feel free to shout me out on Twitter as well, and let me know there. Whatever you want to do. Alright. Yeah, don't hit the icicles. What else is new? Get out of the way and then do this again. Yep, cool, cool. Alright, stay a little bit over to the left this time. There, excellent. Way better, way better. Ow, not way better, but slightly better. Okay. I gotta get to this part fast, but also flawless since I don't have any extra health. Okay, so this. Oh. Alright, 15 seconds left. No! Doggone it! No! No. Well, that was just adding insult to injury. Okay. Man. Alright. Focus in. Focus. It's the bane. Wind is definitely my bane in this type of game, though. Like it is. Dude, did you see that? It looked like I jumped off of thin air. I don't even think I hit the platform. I'm genuinely confused about that. Kind of blown away by it, but also confused by it. Don't really know what happened there. It was kind of cool, though. It was like I already had the bird power up, and I was able to just kind of, like, hover off of thin air. I should have figured that one of these last couple tasks was going to be the part that was the hardest, and I was right. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. I feel like I'm going through that area a slow way, but, like, the patterns don't really allow me to do that too differently without risking getting absolutely wrecked, so that's why I do what I do in that area. Oh, I'm extremely lucky that I squeezed that in the way that I did. I was hoping not to take a hit there. Alright. Well, here comes another chance. I'm doing this too slow. I feel it. I feel like this is going to be too slow. No, it's not too slow. Yes. Did I seriously die that close to the exit? Who knows how many times? At least once. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, I've only been recording for like 16-ish minutes. I don't even know if I really want to edit too much of this because it wasn't like as bad as Tiger Popsicle was. Like, I was playing that level for probably like 45 minutes and I shaved it down to a half hour. Yeah. I think I'll pretty much leave that one intact. Let's see what our new pretty picture is. There's the children of the Wild Masks talking to that bunny sensei leader dude with the glowy staff who we've seen in several other like that, and there he is again, and I think he was in the first one too. Yeah, so he seems pretty important. He's like he's like the statue that the checkpoint is modeled after. So yeah, he's important to this story too. How? I don't really know, but you know, Wild Masks and stories and fun stuff like that, you know? Can't you piece it together? No. Hey man, I'm mostly in this for the action platforming, like I'm sure a lot of others were. Anyway, what's next? The Forgotten Mask. Well, I guess there are 4, right? On like the sort of like logo for this game, so I guess we're gonna find the last one in this next episode. And it was forgotten, so, well, it's not gonna be forgotten for much longer. Because in the next episode, we're going to figure out all about it. So until then, really appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks a lot for hanging out and giving me your time of day. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.